the academic Jonathan Westaway came to me and we had this discussion about manhunting games, these fantastic games that used to play out in late Victorian and Edwardian England. And Jonathan has this theory that they reflect a kind of anxiety about the decline of empire. And these sort of quite violent, almost war game things play out in the way that they do because the people who were playing them were losing a sense of their role and their purpose in the world. And he said to me, what would it be like if we were to play out a game like that, but it was devised to reflect more contemporary concerns, climate anxiety or resource depletion, but it was more collaborative, that it encouraged cooperation rather than competition?
You're going to be working as a team, and your objective is to get as many members of the team to safety as possible. I'm going to be chasing you down, and you need to try and get away from me and to help the rest of the team. Along the route, there are 4 red flags. If, as you're running, you come to one of these flags, you can pick it up, run back along the route, and hand it to me. If I'm handed a flag, I have to stop for a period of time, and that gives the whole team as much opportunity as possible to get out and to escape. How many of you are going to make it out?
Do we like designate people, 4 separate people, a flag each?
When the whistle went, I think we chatted a bit about the tactics, but they all seemed to really go out the window pretty much. And Connie went off fast. I think I was trying to keep up a little bit with her, but lost her quite quickly. First thought in my mind was, how far can I get ahead? You know, how fast can I push myself to get ahead and leave as much of a gap as possible, and possibly catch the others to sort of regroup a bit.
As a team, we'd kind of discussed a rough plan, which was really just that whoever was at the front would get the first flag and take that back. But we weren't sure exactly who would be the stronger members or maybe the weaker members, so we weren't sure exactly who that would be.
Nice try. You're with me now.
Yeah, I was like, oh gosh, I wish I rode different trainers. I wish I'd gone a bit little faster so you didn't get me quite as early. But yeah, it was fun. It was good. It was good.
I wasn't really sure exactly what was happening behind me, because obviously you can't really see around the side of the hill, but once I'd got sort of towards the steeper section, I could see that it was playing out quite tight, and yeah, had to work quite hard to get the flag back in time.
I was watching the flag going back, But then I was thinking, I've lost that much time by going down so slow that I'm not going to be able to catch up to them. But yeah, I could see the flags coming, like people running back with the flags, and then you having to pause. I was thinking, can I maybe get some bit closer, maybe? But it was just too much distance, and the terrain just so rocky.
I've got it.
The team aspect changed how you got up. You had to A, save yourself, and B, save the team. A lot of the time I was looking back to work out where the team was and where the chaser was, and once I get this flag, wherever the flag was, how that then pans out to how do I then change the tactic. In a race you go from A to B, you don't go from A to B, back to C, back to B again.
I suppose initially I had the mindset it was a race, and then we quickly, I suppose, established hierarchy is probably the wrong word, but the pecking order of the pack. And then, I suppose there come to the point where I got my flag, and I was really mindful. A, I wanted to stall you, but B, I was kind of conscious not to get too close to you too. And then, we kind of quickly formed this idea that we would wait to use the flag if we needed to use the flag. And that's how it played out. And luckily enough, we kept maybe a decent enough gap between us and yourself.
It was an exciting game. It's a good way to kind of, rather than a fell race, every man for himself kind of mentality where it's like first to the top of the hill, you're really thinking about protecting that pack. So on the race or on the game, I had that last flag. So I was kind of like the guardian of this and keeping at the back of the pack to say, right, if he ever gets close to us, then we know we're safe. So it was quite a relief actually as soon as we hit the gully, thinking, right, I think he'll struggle to catch us here. Yeah, it was fun. It's exciting, and you feel it. You feel your heart going when you blow that whistle. It's like the start of a race, but you're like, right, what do we do? What do we do? and then you see Connie fly down the hill, and you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's great, good fun.
And I think one of the key things was that we went into it with the explicit objective of getting everyone up the hill, and I think it would probably have played out differently if the objective was, who's going to get to the top of the hill first. And I suppose thinking about this in the wider context, I think that's probably one of the difficulties there, in terms of we haven't set the goal of being, how can everyone get through this time of massive ecological collapse? We've set the goal of being, how can we as a nation or as a people grow quicker than everyone else? And we've created this kind of artificial race, and that means that there's no point getting to the top of the hill first. You just stand there and wait for everyone else and get cold anyway. So I think it's interesting just to reflect on those overall goals and thinking about what we could achieve if we actually framed the whole narrative a bit differently.
Yeah, it has. I think I said on the wheel, I'm aware of these climate anxiety, but I didn't realise I had climate anxiety until just promoted to think about it a bit more during the week. But then sometimes there's that kind of bringing on more anxiety. I'm aware of it all the time.
Oh, well done everyone.
One flag spare.